and good work in ML. I just want to understand, like from you, what was your contribution in all of those projects?
Okay, so my name is Pushkar Golekar, and I have completed like MTech, that is Masters, from like Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune, which is an like autonomous institute affiliate to University of Pune in year 2017, and with the distinction grade. This was like about my education background. Then like from past 3 years, I am working as a machine learning engineer in like Fastweb IT Solution Private Limited, which is in Pune, and I have like expertise in like pre-processing data, deriving the useful insight from the data, then developing the machine learning models, and apart from that, I love to like listening music, then traveling. These are like my hobbies.
Okay.
Yes, and I have worked with like mostly the manufacturing domain projects, and I have there like build up the different models in that projects.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, so you have worked on supply chain and CTC.
No, no. Shall I?
Man, yeah, yeah, explain.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, one of my project was like the dynamic warranty plan recommendation system. Again, it was like from manufacturing domain. I have like worked with like 2 to 3 projects which were from the manufacturing domain only. So for this particular project, so our client was like manufacturers of the industrial inkjet printers, and like therefore like for the like commercial purpose only, and the that client was also providing the warranty plans like post installation of that printers. So what were they doing, like they were providing the uniform type of warranty plans to the all the customers, but like but the printers were like subjected to different stress conditions, and the life cycle of parts of that particular component or parts was like dependent upon the stress condition which are they subjected to, and the cost which was associated with the replacement of like part was like much higher. So as they were having the static plans, uniform plans, so there was like much loss. So that client wanted to create the customized warranty plans, means according to the customer and the like the usage of the printers. Then the reliable engineers will embrace the like the data driven insight, and the like the main objective of this project to like the segment the printers based on that usage data, and like recommend some like personalized warranty plans, and like build to like end-to-end application to guide the reliable engineers and also the customer through the warranty plan like recommendation system. So in this like the data was like data we was having like the printer run logs, then the maintenance history, then the consumption history, then like we were also having the sales data, the customer installation history or like printer characterization history. Then we were having the like the printer type, what type of printer it is, then type of ink which were used, then its age, then like its location, like from which country or which region they are using it, and there were like some few parameters the temperature, then
Sir,
jet speed. Yes, yes.
just give me 1 minute, okay? I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Tips, good.
Okay, shall I start again?
Yeah, yeah. You can continue.
Okay, Thank you. So the key challenges were in this project, the data which was collected, it was like from the like it was in like multiple languages, and it was having the different log templates based on the configuration of that machine and printers. Also that like the coverage issues was there, like the logs are collected only for like the 3 to 5% of the installed printers. Also the data which was collected, which was like directly taken from the field technician, so there was the many data issues was there. Then we carried out the like EDA part and pre-processing part, and also like we have the several client meetings, and business logics where I understood that completely. We understand, we have the like a different meetings, and we understand what was their like main objective and what was the their expectations. So with the different features, we calculate the different like the stress parameters. For that stress parameter, we consider the features which were like significant and which was affecting the in the stress value of that particular printer. And we predicted, we here like build up the model, like regression model, like linear regression, decision tree and random forest. So random forest was giving the higher of accuracy, and we calculated the stress values, and according to that stress values we divided the printers into the three parts, like the low, medium and high. And based on that the stress values, they were like providing the warranty plans depending upon the these stress values. So this due to this automation, previously they were like giving the only the uniform warranty plans to all the customers. So now the customers have the personalized warranty plan. So there was they reduce the much expense which was there firstly on the replacing of the parts under the warranty.
Okay, so so basically you have worked through all the whole project life cycle till now.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So can you tell me about like what all machine learning algorithms you have used till now?
I have used a regression, linear regression, then a decision tree and a random forest and SVM. And for classification, I have used like the logistic regression, then random forest also, then decision tree and Navy base.
Okay, and you're comfortable with the math behind them?
Yeah,
Okay. So can you tell me how we calculate the weights? Uh, just give me a second.
yeah. How to calculate weight? Search कर लो जल्दी.
Sorry for that. So what is we are saying?
Like how to calculate the weights.
How do we calculate the weights for linear regression?
Linear regression. Means
Yeah.
means what, like in what context you are asking? I'm not getting it.
Okay. In general, mathematically,
Huh.
when somebody gives you some points, data
Yeah,
points,
it's right.
XY plane, where you have to basically put a straight line through
Yes,
that.
right.
So the linear regression. Okay. So to do this now, let's say I give you a few sample points and I ask
Right,
you to
right.
calculate those betas
Hmm.
on your paper. How will you do that?
So basically, we have the line for the linear regression, which is known as y equal to mx plus c, where
Uh,
we have the m, which is known as the slope, and c is like the intercept. And
hmm.
based on that, we decide the best fit line. And one is we have the dependent variable and independent variable, and based on that we choose a line. And for evaluate that, we calculate to evaluate the performance of this regression, we consider the parameters like mean squared error, then mean absolute error and root mean squared error.
Okay.
And
But how do we get the weights?
like in
Okay, simply देखो, in a straight line, you have M and C.
right.
Those are your main things for any line. Okay. So if you want to calculate those two things, what will you need?
M and C, different data points.
So, from different data points, you'll find the distance of that line.
Yes, right.
Correct. And then you'll try to reduce the difference.
Right.
How do you reduce the difference?
So like we with the help of like we try to like move the slope of that lines so that we get the least error. So
how do we do that? So basically here I'll be more clear. I'm asking about the optimization technique. Okay.
okay.
So do you know how to optimize a function?
For that, like I guess we use the like ridge and lasso regression.
No. So just give me a second.
Okay.
Just think about it for a second.
Okay, okay, sure. अरे weights search करो weights. What is weights in linear regression?
Yeah. So have you heard about ordinary least squares?
Sorry, can you please repeat?
Have you heard about ordinary least squares?
Ordinary least square.
OLS.
OLS. Yes, yes.
Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I have like read somewhere. I'm like not able to recall exactly, but I have read it once.
What about gradient descent?
Uh, Gradient descent algorithm, right?
Okay. Tell me one thing, Pushkar. If you have built ML models, you will know we need to optimize the models to get better results.
Yes.
So for any optimization, you are going to need an optimization function algorithm like OLS or in this gradient descent or stochastic gradient descent or anything.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you have an idea about optimization functions?
Different optimization functions. No, actually.
If I give you a function, can you optimize it? Do you know how to optimize a function? If I give you an equation and ask you where will be the minimum and maximum of this line, how will you calculate that?
Minima and maxima.
Ah.
Mm, just give me a minute to think. Means like numerically, I know like what is the maxima and minimum.
Numerically, you can't find out. If I give you an equation,
okay,
you won't be find out numerically. Numerically, you can find out if the line is very simple. You can take few examples, check, and then you can do. If I give you like a, yeah, you won't get find out.
Right, right, right.
So what do we do? We study differentiation in 12th class,
Yes.
11, 12 times.
Right, right, differentiation.
So what happens when we differentiate a function?
When we like differentiate the function, like we evaluate the like suppose there is function x, so dx by dy. So like what will be the change in x with respect to y, and like what will be the change on that function that we calculate.
Yeah. So how does that help in finding the maximum or minimum of anything?
So for maximum and minimum, we first differentiate that and we then equate to zero, and then we find the maximum and minimum value.
Okay. So you said you work with decision trees. Can you tell me how decision trees work? How do we form the tree?
Form the tree. So in the like decision tree, it's like as we know, it is like uh, supervised machine learning algorithm, and like we have the different types of node, that is leaf node and the root node. So root node is where like the splitting occurs. So in a, like a decision tree, there are like two nodes which are like the leaf node. So decision modes are like used to make the decision and the multiple branches. So whereas leaf nodes are the output of those decision, and the leaf node does not contain any further branches. Also, like the
So
decision.
how do we form the branches?
Sorry.
How do we create the branches for decision tree?
So for that we have some criterias for splitting. So for that, uh, for like a cart, that is the classification and regression T, we use the Guinea index value, and depending of, so whether we first we consider whether it is impure node or pure node. If the node is pure, then further splitting cannot be done.
Okay, okay. Have you heard about entropy loss or Gini coefficient?
Yes, yes. So entropy basically represent the randomness, or how the impurity in that particular node. And entropy is like a metric to like measure the impurity of that particular node. And its formula is like minus ps of log of t, p of s minus log of sorry, p of no and log of no's. uh, and a Gini index, it like measures the.
So actually, the formula is wrong, but it's okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, maybe I have.
So,
Hmm.
so okay. Now, how would you rate yourself in math?
Math 7.
Okay. So there is a square structure. Okay. Uh, and on each corner of that square structure, there's an ant sitting over there. Okay.
Yes.
Ant can freely move in this direction or that direction. There are two directions for every ant and every corner. Like they can walk only on the corner, like circumference of the square. Okay, that's the thing. So you have to tell me the probability that these ants won't collide.
So basically there. Okay. So basically there are four ants on a rectangle corners, and they can move in either direction, right? And I have to find the probability that they will not collide. Correct. Right. Okay. Just give me a minute to think over that.
Sure, sure. Have you solved it?
Yes. So I have to find like probability that no ants will collide.
Yeah.
So it is 1 by 8.
Okay. How did you calculate it?
So like each ant has like the choice to move like left or right on a rectangle, right? So it will be like 2 into like 2 space. So total sample space
What is two?
like two directions, na, left and right.
Okay.
And it is other is like 4 C2, this combination with the 4 and 2 4 C2, so it's like 16. And
Intuitively, if you have to tell me this without using this combination, how will you tell the solution?
sorry,
Intuitively, if you have to tell me the solution, instead of giving me the answer that
numbers.
you're giving me,
Okay,
combination, how will you tell this?
means I have to like exaggerate the answer, right?
Express it in an easier way. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, okay. So suppose like ant and at the each corner. So I either they can move left and right, and there are like 4 ants at each corners, right? So it's like probability will be like the there are like two means like two like the event will occur only when this like two ants will collide. So we have to multiply it by 2, and that event is like 4C2. So it will be 16.
I don't need this. 4 city, you told me again. I said, don't tell me the combination. It's very simple. There is square. The ants can either go in this direction or can go this direction. If they all of them
Clockwise.
don't move together, if they will collide. It's as simple as that. So just tell me that it's either go anti-clockwise or clockwise, all of them, and that's the solution.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Uh, I didn't ask for exact number, even though your exact number is correct. Okay. Uh, Now let's. How do you rate yourself in coding?
Code in 7.5.
Okay, so you're comfortable with everything in Python, basically classes, inheritances, and all.
Yes.
Okay, let's share your screen.
Okay, we'll do that. I have to open like Jupyter Notebook.
Yeah, open Jupyter Notebook.
Okay, just a second. Just a second.
Yeah, you were sharing the screen, Pushkar.
Just a second. I don't know why it is taking the too much time to open. Just a second. Okay. Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah, Pushkar. Just write array. Okay, create an array of numbers.
Okay. Create a array.
Write numbers from 1 to 15 in that.
Okay. 1 to
15.
okay.
And share your whole screen. Don't just share the Jupyter notebook.
Okay, just a second. Is it visible now?
Uh,
Okay.
you don't have to import anything. Don't import anything.
Okay.
Just write an array. Just a list from 1 to 15.
Okay, I have to just write, or like I have to write the code.
Whichever you feel comfortable.
Okay, I will write a code.
Just wait a second. Yeah, I have sent it in the chat. Take it.
Okay.
Assign it to some name, no?
Yes, right.
Yeah. Okay. Now you have to write a function.
Okay.
That will find out the prime numbers in this list and then convert them into zeros.
I have to like find the
prime numbers from the list,
prime number, and
convert them into zero.
Okay.
In the same list, you can't create a new list. Okay?
Okay.
Question is clear?
Yes. Like I have to like find the prime numbers from the list 1 to like this 15, and if it is prime number, then I have to replace it with 0.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay. You have 8 minutes for this, Pushkar. At 2:20, I will have to leave. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Pushkar, like how are you writing this? You're not putting any tab or anything. This syntax is wrong. Have you coded in Python before?
Yes, I have, but like I am not currently familiar with it. Like I have some gap in that. I have learned the Python few years back.
But then you were saying you were working on machine learning. So whatever projects you have listed on resume, they are not true. You can stop sharing the screen.
Okay.
You can come back to chat window. You can delete and cut them later.
Sorry?
I'm saying you can stop sharing the screen.
Yes, yes, I have.
Click on stop presenting.
Okay, just a second.
Yeah. So you haven't worked on machine learning.
No, I have.
Then why you don't know Python at all? How did you work? No, honestly, I'm asking, have you or have you not? Because like you don't know the Python syntax. Give me a second. I have stopped recording. You can tell me anything now.
Sorry?
Like, were you prepared for it? Do you have proper experience in this?
Yeah, but actually, the like my company was small scale, so I didn't got like much exposure in that.
That is okay, but you haven't learned on your own as well.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you
yeah,
would have
that's
learned Python, right?
yeah, that's my mistake.
So if you don't know like basic Python, Pushkar, how will it work?
Yeah, I will work on that. Like will prepare and
Focus on, please focus on your basics. Please
okay.
focus on your basics. Study basic math. Study how things are happening. Okay,
Yeah,
and please take care of these things. Don't waste your and other person's time. It's very important. People have a lot of things to do in the day. If you're not prepared, please tell the HR.
okay.
Okay, prepare for the interviews.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank
I'll
you
do
so much.
it.